I'm coming, Abby. I've had my coffee. I've had breakfast. At first, when I come out this morning, I thought, oh my goodness, Jake's little building had moved, but I don't think it has. It's the way it looked. I thought, my goodness, has that building moved? But no, it hadn't. I'm pretty sure it had. It just, with all that water around it, looked different, you know? And we're watching the river. I think I see more land back there now than I did when I come out early this morning. I could be wrong. I'm gonna go out and put a little marker on it somewhere, I think. And I'm gonna make a gifts and goodies video here in a little bit, and this will be on it. But I think I see more land back there now than I did early this morning. I could be wrong. I got my boys here, and we're fixing to go. Steph come by. Oh, she said it may rain again this afternoon. I'm hoping it don't. If it does, I hope this river has dropped down some before it does. And I hope it's not a lot of rain. I sent Logan a couple of pictures of where the water is in relation to his logs and equipment, tractor and truck. So he knows the situation out there. I'll be watching. If it comes up real close to his stuff, we'll have to do something either. Even if it won't crank, we might be able to pull it, hook onto it and pull it away from that best we can. All right, I got to get busy here. Ivan's upset. I've made him wait a little bit too long. Steph come by and we had a visit. And so that put me a little bit later getting out here. I put out a little video for noon today. Look at him too, Grassel. I love it. Roman. Oh, now Seamus said he gonna get into it. I mean Simba, that's the Simba there. Seamus is more lighter colored. They love to wrestle them cats. Now, if Heidi was here, she'd take off after Mick. And Mick would run and run and run, finally jump up on the side of a tree just out of her reach. And she'd just sit down, and he'd come back down and sit beside her. Or he'd come back down and sit just long enough for her to know he's down, and then take off again. Now, Roman, he wouldn't run from her. He'd just lay down beside her. But when she'd catch Mick, she never would do anything with him, just catch him. Now see, look at what they're doing. In a little bit, they'll go to the doors. You'll let them in. They're gonna have dirt probably all over them. And go and hop up on top of the sofa and take a nap. Woody gonna straighten them out. Woody busted up. Oh, you leave my Mick alone, Roman. Come on, Wood. They're okay. They're okay, Wood. Let's get going. I could be wrong, but I think the water is starting to ease back down a little bit. It looks like there's a little bit of water coming through that fence coming this way. I can't see it over here, but I think it is. If that's the case, then we're in good shape. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go, little guys. I put a stake at the water's edge, and I think it's possibly dropping. And we'll just kind of continue to watch it. I hope it is. But I see water marks up on these trees, about 2 inches or 3 inches above, and on these logs too. Now, water could have seeped up there, but I think it's probably where the water line was. And if that's the case, it's dropping. Okay. See what I'm talking about? The water line has the dark on the logs and on that tree over there at the bottom. Water sometimes can seep up a little ways, but I don't think it's going to seep up that much. So I think that was where the water was. And the ground here looks wet on this side of the stake, about a foot or so up on the bank, up on the ground. So I think it's dropping. We'll watch it. It is dropping. You can see this here little area right here is soaking wet and not up here. So it's dropping back down. And I can see the sign had his swimming hole. His sign is up more out of the water now. You can see a little bit of wet has come up on the edge. So I think, I'm looking at all these fence posts out there and I see every one of them, there's a water line about 3 inches above, just like these trees here. So that water's dropping down. That's a good thing. Praise God. So look at all the debris that floats out of them woods that gets up on the fence. And we get some dry weather, we'll try to burn that stuff. And it's gonna be on that fence over yonder also. But so yeah, it's dropping down. That's such a good thing. Woo! Yeah, I was getting a little worried. Now, Steph says it's supposed to rain again this afternoon and tonight. So I don't know how much of that we'll get. Hopefully it's not much. And give us a chance to get on back down a good ways. Most of this is caused because of the West San Jacinto comes out of Lake Conroe. And Lake Conroe got way too full, so they opened the gates and started letting out, I forget how many millions cubic feet or whatever, a minute or second or whatever. And it comes down probably 30 miles or so before it, maybe a little bit further than that, it hits Lake Houston. And right before it hits Lake Houston, it joins this river, the East Fork of the San Jacinto. And if Lake Houston is full, and I've talked to y'all about this before, I see a bunch of trash float across yonder. I hate that stuff. If Lake Houston is full, then it will start backing up this river. It don't matter how much river water we got up here, the West San Jacinto is coming out of that lake, and it'll be a lot more pressure on it, and then Lake Houston starts to back up. And that's what's happened here. You know, they'll release water out of Lake Houston also, but you know, in my opinion, just my opinion, there are some big fancy subdivisions down below the Lake Houston, and they sure don't want to flood them, do they? They sure don't want to flood them. So they'll release that water at a certain amount, but they will release it and give some relief up here. And that's probably what's happening now. That's why it's starting to drop back down. All right, I'm gonna get up there and give some goodies, and I may put it on the same video, and I may save us for a different video, maybe for tonight or something. Okay. All right, guys. Kate over here. She's not near as good as that little Cash, but she's okay. She'll do in hard times.
You talking bad about me?
No, I said you're not as good as Cash, but you'll do in hard times.
That is true.
Come on, boys. Woody, let's go. Woody, come on. Don't hurt Punk. Come on.
Oh, please don't hurt him.
You leave that open. I'm gonna bring your roll of hay out in a minute.
Got it.
What are you up to?
I'm gonna go get my prescription and go get your wife a book of stamps.
Oh yeah.
Come on, drive me on through.
You need stamps all in your house? I'll drive you.
No, you can just pull me up here by the Argo. I'll jump off.
I'll drive you over. I don't care. At least you'd have busted her butt. No, I don't really. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey, Cash. I'll watch him. I'll watch him for a few minutes.
Bubba, Coda, get in the glider. No, ma'am, get on the glider. No, not on the seesaw.
They all want the same thing at the same time. There you go. There you go. Get on there, Bubba, with her. There you go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at you two. Look at you two. You want me to push you? Coda Bear. Coda Bear. You want me to push you? Cash, you want me to push? You do? All right, here I come. Is that fun? Them two go good with themselves over there. What, baby?
Did you put it down?
Hang on.
If I could do pop. If I could do pop.
What, baby?
Yes.
Look at you. Don't you fall off. You'll get hurt.
Look at
All right, don't fall off. I got work to do. Y'all play good. Don't make me come out here and spank all of y'all. Me and Woody, we'd love to spank them. Woody. Hey, Woody. Would you like to spank them? Spank them old kids? Yeah, look at him, little tail go. Yeah, I'd love to spank them, Papa. I'd love to spank them kids. I want to spank them bad. So we better get eating quick before them moochers show up. Let's eat fast. All right, according to my calculations, a stick in the ground, the water's dropping about an inch every hour or so, you know, every couple of hours maybe. But it is dropping. So that's a good thing. But I put a stake in the ground out here at the back when I fed the cows. It's dropped off it a little bit. I put one over here on Logan's side, edge of the water, and it's dropped off it a little bit. So it is dropping. So I'm gonna put out a roll of hay later, up here on the hill, because even though it'll drop off that field pretty soon, it's gonna be deep out here getting over to the field for a while. And also the field will be pretty soft. It's sandy and it'll drain out pretty quick. But Jake's pasture is gonna be wet for a while because it's low. But the field and the ridges back there will dry out pretty fast, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna go do my gifts and goodies and get it out to you guys. Well, the rain started again. I'm hoping this don't last very long because the river is starting to recede. It's receded about a foot today, going down about a foot. If it starts this stuff though, we might be having a problem. If we get very much of this, it may pop right back up, plus some. I was hoping all this would be down before we get any more rain. Not sure how long the rain's supposed to last, but we sure don't need none of this right now. There's Ivan's in the goat house. He said, I ain't going out that rain, Papa. I'm not going out that rain. The cows are all in the back of the barn. I've got to put a roll of hay out for them here this evening at some point. But I got a cow with my tractor. You said it's going to be raining. So I got a cow with my tractor, baby. Did gifts and goodies earlier, and we had some sunshine this morning, off and on. Some little clouds moving through. Steph come down and said it's supposed to rain this evening, Papa. I don't know, but sure enough, it is. It's not real hard. Come down hard for a second or two, and just hopefully we don't get a whole lot, you know, until this gets on down. We're starting to see some ground, you know, out across the field, some places. We're seeing some, you know, some dirt. But Logan, I called him and took pictures of where his stuff's parked. I said I'll watch it for you. If it gets too deep, I'll pull it back away from there. I don't have keys to none of his stuff. It'll be Sunday before he comes back up. So hopefully it don't come up closer to the equipment. If it does, I'll take the tractor over and try to just drag it best I can up closer up on the hill beside my shop. Anyway, it's dropped down about a foot since this morning, and I was hoping it would be continually drop without any more rain, but we'll see. We'll do what we got to do and just watch it. And I'll probably be up all night long checking on it. Yeah, it's hard putting rain out in the rain. When you get here with your boys. With this cow in here. If it's cold, we'll turn the heat up. If it's hot, we'll turn the air on. Yeah, gotta have some good vision here. Gotta have the windshield wipers. We got my boys, my two little boys, and we're gonna put out some hay. I don't think we need this right now. All right, ready to go. There we go. There, boys, we're going to open the gates, okay? I love y'all. Don't run off my tractor. I mean, don't you go nowhere. I don't trust them. Put them two boys behind the wheel. You can't trust them. You don't trust them. I'm gonna put this roll of hay out, and I'll put some square hay in for the Sophie and them and Ivan and them also. I'll put some square hay in their barn. And I may put another roll out for Billy. They got some left. I may just go ahead and give him some square hay. Him and Granny down there to close this gate because some of them stop that. You stop. I'm coming. That's why I keep this gate closed. I keep telling him, y'all better keep this gate closed. One day he'll push his gate up. He gets to play with that chain. And they'll come in. And then they'll go right around and eat Jake's hay. You can see it's still up out there. I'm coming. Oh no, he's driving. Woody was gonna drive. Let me drive, Woody. Let Popo drive, okay? Popo gets to drive. Popo drive, you can see, it's dropped down off my stake a little bit. You see about a foot of the wet mark on Heidi's swimming hole sand. It's dropped that much. And you see a lot more land showing out there and across the field. A couple places on that field you see some dirt. That water across that field yard will be about knee deep. And I've been out there with it like that before, but it's deep right here. It's deep here. Those are 6 foot posts. You can see it's about 4 foot deep, I guess, in the middle part there. And over here, it's probably a little bit deeper than that. And I thought Jake's little house had moved this morning. I don't guess it had. I couldn't see the lay of the land because of all the water. I told G, I think his little house has moved. She said, I think so too, but looking at it, I don't guess it did. And Ben came and said, no, it ain't moved. It ain't moved. So good. I'm glad it didn't. All right, I'm gonna go and put this up, guys. Yeah, there I am. I got my boys in here with me. We're gonna put the tractor up. May put some hay, a roll of hay out for Billy and him too, I guess. Go ahead and get it out while we're doing it tonight. Supposed to clear out, I think, according to Stephanie, tomorrow should be clear. So let's hope it does. And hope we don't get no more rain tonight. All right, Woody, you want to say something, Woody? Woody, want to say something? I'm hipping my pawpaw. I'm just hipping my pawpaw. Got that warm air blowing on it. You can't be over here trying to take a nap. That's got to help, I guess. One wanting to drive, another wanting to sleep. All right, I'm going to cut this off, guys. Hope you enjoy. We're going to get that to you tonight. Probably the last thing I video before dark. It is dropping a little bit. We don't get much rain. It'll keep dropping. It's all going to depend on what happens more or less upriver. But it is dropping some. So Cows now have hay out here, and they'll be fine. They'll stay right here. They got plenty of water to drink, and they got hay now, so they ain't got to leave this hill. And by tomorrow, it should be better. Better. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy. Hit the like button, share with someone, and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll tune in again probably tomorrow. Catch you guys later. All right. Billy and Granny, the baby. Y'all gotta stop that wrestling, boy. I can't wrestle in the driver's seat. Oh. I can't take it. I can't take it. All right, that's the end of this video for sure. I love you guys. I got to deal with these two. Thanks, Lester. Thank you. I'm dry. I'm warm. My little boys are warm and they're dry. We had a windshield wiper. We had a heater. I love you guys. See how much it's dropped from this stake here back to the water's edge. Water's edge earlier this morning was up to here, up to that stake. And you see how much it's dropped off that tree over there. So anyway, it's dropping. And we're going to be thankful for that and hope and pray we don't get a bunch more rain before this gets back down to normal. Yeah. Like everything's gonna be okay.